What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Pelly and Prezi podcast today.
It is good to be back.
Yes, it is. And we have big news for our company, our channel, our podcast. Manager Zippy has been fired.
He's gone.
He's gone because he does a very bad job on our videos. So we hired somebody else.
Can't say names yet.
We don't want to say names yet. He wants to stay
Anonymous.
That's besides the point. So, in recent events, how did you feel about the NCAA National Championship? Gonzaga versus Baylor. And I don't think we talked about the Final Four when Gonzaga hit the Jalen Suggs, the Gonzaga buzzer beater.
The buzzer beater was
against UCLA. That was arguably one of the best college basketball games of all time. Can't even come close to it, in my opinion. Best college game I've ever watched. I was freaking out. I was going Prezi. It was amazing. How did you feel about it?
I was really happy for them. Like, honestly, I was just picturing like me in their shoes. Like, if I hit that buzzer beater, bro, like that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally, I'd be so excited.
And then they played the winner of Houston and Baylor. Baylor ended up winning that game. And then it was Baylor versus Gonzaga in the national championship Monday. So Gonzaga fell short. I believe they lost by 27 or something. They got murdered by Baylor. It was pretty rough game. And I remember I was watching the game and the announcer says, I remember when we hit a buzzer beater back in, who knows when. He said they struggled to come out in the next game and they played very rough. And I could tell that was like it for Gonzaga. It's like they almost hit their peak. They were almost satisfied with just winning the Final Four. And now basketball's over and it's just NBA. And I know that MLB recently started, and I know I'm a Mets fan. Preston's a Mets fan.
Yup.
And MLB's underway, and Mets are 2-2.
2-3, I thought.
2-2.
Okay.
They're in the middle of a series with the Marlins right now. Their next game's tomorrow at 1:10. I believe it's at Citi Field, which is kind of hype. I'll be watching that on TV. Yesterday they won off arguably a very controversial call. Michael Conforto may have leaned into a pitch on bases loaded, 2 strikes, 2 outs. He leaned into a pitch, and they called hit by pitch, and they won the game off a walk-off hit by pitch.
Annoying.
And before that, Jeff McNeil got his first hit of the season, and it was the biggest one of the season so far. Home run, bat flip, tie game, 2-2, bottom of the 9th. It was amazing. It was really cool. How do you feel about MLB and baseball in general?
Okay, so this is how I feel about it. I would say it's not my favorite sport to watch, but now that we're getting in this little Mets train thing, I think it's gonna be a little fun.
I think it's gonna be
I think
too.
we're gonna really get into the Mets. We even thought about going to a game.
I know they play the Pirates, our home team. Everybody's home team out here in PA. The Pittsburgh Pirates that host a record of 1-5, not shockingly. They play them in July. I think the series is the 16th to the 19th in July. I want to go to the game because MLB games are just really cool to go to.
You said July 16th, right?
Yeah,
when they play the Pirates.
July 16th to the
We
19th.
might have to take a trip up to Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I tried to look at the Washington Nationals because, Washington isn't too far from here. So I was thinking, maybe we can drive down to Washington for a day, see if the Mets play them. But they don't play until August. Well, I was like, I'm not going to a Mets game in August.
Yeah.
It's going to be New Year by then.
Yeah, basically.
So I know the Bellwood baseball team has a record of 3-2. I'm not sure how the softball team's doing, but I know. Shout out to the boy Jack Loonsman. I know he was on the podcast. I think he was in the first episode. Right?
First episode.
I know he's hit a home run. And the baseball team has something called the Dinger Chain. It's a gold chain. It's pretty cool.
Little money sign on it.
Yep, and you get it. And if you don't know what a dinger is, it's a home run. They call it dingers. And I thought that was pretty cool. I guess he hit it dead center. That's pretty cool. I know Joe Dormany. He hit one off the big wall out in left field. I know Cooper Geyer did too. I think the baseball team is going to do pretty good this season. I think their next game is against St. Joseph's Prep or St. Joseph's or something like that. I think they can handle them pretty well, and then I think they play Claysburg after
Who
that.
did they play yesterday?
They played Juniata Valley.
They were really good,
Yeah,
dude.
Juniata Valley was pretty
They got,
good.
I think they got like 10
10
runs.
runs, 12.
That's crazy.
They lost 12-2.
Like that's a rough game. Like we're saying. I mean, I still think they're gonna do really good, but that was just a rough team. Like they were really hitting.
Mm-hmm. I know their other losses to Central. Central's a pretty good team too, and
They had a big win against Mount Union.
yeah, they had a big win against Mount Union, 8-1. That was the game Jack hit the home run. I believe it was 8-1, something like that.
Yeah.
They did pretty good that game. I was pretty impressed. And I was like, they can do that every night, in my opinion. I think the baseball team's gonna be doing good this year, in my opinion.
And then the Belwood track team has
track.
a United Invitational tomorrow. Yep, tomorrow. It's gonna be.
You excited?
I'm excited.
What events are you doing?
I'm gonna be running in the 4x8, which is the 4x8 relay. And I'm also gonna be running the 4x4 relay, and I'm also gonna be running the 400, the open 4.
Oh yeah. So, I don't really understand track. Like, I understand like you just run pretty much.
Yeah.
So like, I know you were telling me you were nervous. Like, what do you get nervous about if you just have to run?
Okay, so here's the thing. It's just the idea of trying to compete, and you know everyone else there is going to be just as good. Like they're all like, you're reading down the stat sheet and you see all these people running these crazy times, and you do get a little nervous because you don't want to be embarrassed, and then like you also want to be scoring points for your team. So it does get a little nerve-wracking, and it's like it's no by means an easy sport. It's a really hard sport. That like the running is very intense. Like it does get intense. And it's just like you just want to represent your team good, so you just want to keep getting good times. So it does get a little nerve wracking, but once I get out there, I'm pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So I know you guys had the igloo meet. Was that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Igloo meet. I know that was like individual. That wasn't like team, right?
Yeah, that was more of an individual.
And the
thing.
United, this is like team. So like
This is team.
So like you guys
Team
get
scoring.
So you guys get based on points, right?
Yeah. So
all right, okay.
It basically works as, I'm not entirely sure how many teams there are, but I would say there's a good amount of teams coming. And like every event, you'll get scored by whoever like scores points in that event from that school. So you just get graded by points, and then whoever has the most points on the team gets the trophy. It's really cool.
That's pretty cool. In other news, I want to address something: school lunches and the shortage of chicken patties.
Shortage? Oh my god! Don't even get me started on the shortage of chicken patties right now.
It brings a tear to my eye.
It does. I tell the lunch ladies every day, and so does he. We tell them all the time.
Like chicken patties and pizza. It's the go-to. Like today, walking taco for lunch. Walking tacos are not bad. It's just not enough to fill me up. Like I need something big. I need like the pizza. The pizza was good. I was disappointed. There was only one packet of ranch left, and I snagged that up real quick. I used it on my pizza. The pizza was pretty good. But chicken patties need to come back ASAP.
Yes, they do. It's everyone's go-to.
Oh my god, everybody's and like they got the new ones like
Oh,
two or
those were
three
good.
2 or 3 weeks ago. They're really good. I definitely recommend if you haven't tried the new chicken patty. Well, when they get them back,
When they get them
I
back,
recommend trying.
recommend trying that new
They're
chicken patty.
nice. They're crispy and they're juicy. They're
Very
so
nice.
good.
They are very nice. So, and another thing, the pizza got upgraded.
Oh yeah,
Pizza's been upgraded this
That's
past
pretty
week.
good.
It's been
It's
really
pretty
good.
good.
It's
It's
been
really
different. It looks the same, but it's been different. It tastes good.
Well, I think that once I get the chicken patties back, there's only how many weeks left of school? I hope they're back by the time school ends.
Yeah,
We have like 6 weeks left of school. I know today is the last Friday. We have a full day. So every other Friday from here on out is a half day. That means we have 5 days of school the rest of the year.
And that means only 4.5 really.
4.5 really, if you think about it, because we have a half day on Friday, which is pretty exciting. I don't know about you, but senior year flew by.
Yes, it did. I can't believe we're in the 4th marking period right now. It is crazy.
It's going so fast. And I know for the football players, we're having the football banquet.
May 2nd, finally.
No, not me.
Yeah. Coach Lovers just ran into me in the hall.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's May 2nd.
Oh, he told me April 17th.
Yeah, he just changed
They
it.
changed it?
Yeah, they keep changing it, but
And
I just want to have it, like, cause I don't know.
Yeah. I know the basketball banquet's April 25th.
That's crazy. You're gonna have your basketball banquet before your football banquet.
Yeah, I know. Basketball just ended, what, like a month and a half ago?
And,
Already having the football ended like 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
That's funny, but you know, Coach Lover's a busy man, coaching the track and coaching football. So I mean, hey,
COVID. It's hard times.
COVID too. It's gonna be like, it's not gonna be your traditional banquet. It's gonna be like us,
Players only.
players only.
Little pizza wing night.
Little pizza and wing night. Yeah. Pizza and wings. That should be that would be a good school lunch.
Oh, wings.
Pizza. Imagine them getting wings, like little wing dings or something for lunch. Those would be good.
Those actually would be good.
It'd be a pleasant surprise.
Would be. I think there's one more thing that I'd like to talk about, and that's fishing.
Oh, I agree. If you guys did not know, fishing, the first day of trout started Saturday,
Yep.
April 3rd. And I know, me and my buddies and I, we went fishing. We went up in Bald Eagle. Didn't catch a fish.
Didn't catch a fish. A little story time for you.
We didn't catch a fish. But everybody else on the other side of the river caught fish.
They were just reeling them in.
Every cast.
Every cast. I swear, just boom, reeling them in. We're just on the other side of the river. It's so cold. We're in the water. Our lines are frozen, like literally freezing while casting the lines out.
Mm-hmm.
We're just in the water freezing. Other people on the other side are just reeling fish in like left and right.
Having a grand time. I know. And then we left Bald Eagle, went down to back home here in Bellwood. We went over to the Bellwood Park and fished. I believe only one of us caught one.
Yeah.
Bellwood alumni, Derek Noonan, caught one. And I didn't catch anything, so me and Preston, we went to Hunter's Bridge area, if you guys know where that is. Went back there and fished. Didn't catch anything. And then when times get tough in fishing for trout,
especially in the Bellwood area,
you gotta go to Sportsman's. People always make fun of me, but hey, fishing is fishing.
Fishing is fishing. It's rough times in Bellwood right now.
For fishing.
Like, you know, if you're going to the Sportsman, you just want to have a good time and catch some fish. It's not about I'm going to catch this absolute hog. It's just about a satisfactory catching fish.
It's nice. It's like, catching fish is like, fishing's nice. It's like a way to get away.
Yeah, and it's not like we're keeping the fish either.
Yeah,
like, we're throwing them back in for the kids. Like, you got these other people that are like going down, like catching absolute hogs, taking them home,
eating them.
Like what the heck?
Oh man, put it back in. You're 30 years old. Fishing that little piece of fun.
Yeah, for real.
All right, folks. I think that's gonna wrap us up for today. Please leave a like.
Leave a like and comment. Who do you want to see us on this next podcast?